Hello there, welcome back to Paul's Racing Channel and to the Ultimate Racing League. Glad you could join me again for this brand new season. So this time round I'm covering League 3, and I think the last time I covered them actually was in the new year, back in January this year, so several months ago. So you probably recognise, if you watched my videos back then, you probably recognise some of the names. There's going to be quite a few that are going to be new, I would imagine. So there's quite a lot of new drivers for me as well. So I'm not really too sure who the favourites are here, but we'll see as the season progresses. We are at the Goodwood Motor Circuit. This is the Super Touring Car Championship from League 3. So Goodwood it is, just it's near Chichester in West Sussex, not that far from the south coast of the United Kingdom. So 3 races for you, slightly different format. So we've got 3 races. We've got 2 races. 1 and 2 are 15-minute races, and then race 3 is a 30-minute race with a mandatory stop in there as well. So let's get straight to this race 1 then. So let's go through the grid. This is based on the qualifying they've done prior to this. So in pole position we've got M. Bailey, we've got Brisbane in second, Aaron in third, Woody fourth, Phil Mack in fifth, Aussie sixth, Potsy in seventh, Sideways George in eighth, Smoky Tom in ninth, Vex in 10th, Firepower 11th, Slowpoke in 12th, Graham in 13th, Stealth in 14th, and URL Max in 15th. So here we go then, let's get this underway. Those lights, beautiful day here. Oh, and away they go. And Bailey there in the Citroen. GR4 cars as they come round turn 1, quite tricky. If you run out wide, you don't want to get yourself on the grass, and I think they're all through nicely. Well, I say that, Smoky Tom's off. Oh, they're going to drop all the way back down. Oh, and I think that was Firepower with a moment in the Ferrari, it was. So Smoky Tom went out on that left, like I say, got himself into a bit of trouble, right to the back of the pack. But fortunately, right at the start of the race, I see some dust being kicked up there, but it's still M. Bailey in front. Being chased down quickly though by Brisbane and Woody in third, so Brisbane is second in that Jag. In fact, that's Smoky Tom's teammate, isn't it, in that Jag? And then Woody in that Nissan Silvia in third. These 3 going away from Aaron in fourth, and then Aussie and Phil Mack in 5th and 6th place. Phil Mack having a look. He's going to go up the inside of Aussie. Tough through there. Don't want to run wider here either, because you'll be out on the left hand side on the grass. Tricky chicane here coming through. Will they all make it through? I think they do. Yeah, pretty clean by the looks of it. Look back there. Yeah, pretty good through there actually. Vex in 9th there, just up on the outside. Potsy having a look up the inside in 8th there. Does he get the 8th spot? Yeah, a little bit of contact. Oh, now Vex, just that contact just pushed him out. And he's going to be off in the grass. And he's going to go all the way back to 12th place. Gets in behind Graham. So back to 12th goes Vex. So not the start he wanted. And now Firepower attacking in on the outside. Don't think you can go on the outside around there, Firepower, but gonna have a look. Why not? But that Ferrari, look at that for colours. But now he's under pressure from Smoky Tom, who's after he's off, he's got back up to speed a little bit, and he's attacking Firepower here. Trying to get 13th off him. It's all close here actually between Vex, Firepower and Smoky. Firepower under severe pressure now from Smoky Tom. Now does Smoky get him up here? It's a clockwise circuit at the right hander. Now does he have a bit more power in that Jag? Well, he's on the inside, ideal position. Yeah, Firepower, easy past him, although I think he probably gave him that space there. So past Firepower back to 14th. Let's see how our leader's getting on. But he's still there, he's in front, Bailey, still, M. Bailey. But Brisbane is going with him, and these 2 just stretching it a little bit now away from Woody, who's under pressure from Aaron now. So Aaron in the NSX having a look on the outside. So Woody, now he switches to the inside, up the inside of Woody. Now this is going to be a tough move if he gets that done. That's quick through there, but he did get it done. And he keeps it on the black stuff. Really good pass there from Aaron Woody, give him a load. Oh, and who's that? That's Brisbane has gone off, so our second place man, he's had a moment in the Jag, so he drops back to third. Just ran himself wide. I don't think it was contact with Bailey up there at top. I think he just done it on his own, but look at this lot now coming through. An Aussie just behind them in the Corvette, watching what's happening. Now, is it all going to be clean through this next couple of right-handers? Little lucky kink there if you like, and then this main one into the chicane. Now how are they getting through here? Do they all get through clean? They do. Brisbane runs a little bit wide, but it didn't really lose anything from there. But look at M. Bailey in the foreground now, pulling away, going round turns 2 and 3 now. So he's getting a lovely lead. Aussie got a standard livery on here, I think, for this race as Aussie. In 5th place. So I think we'll be seeing the Super Touring car liveries on most of the, or on all of the cars next time out, next round. Sideways George. We know about Sideways, seen him before, haven't we? Here he is in 6th place with 3 cars queued up behind him. Backing him up a little bit is Sideways George. Phil Mack in the Ferrari there. Teammate of Firepower with Potsy in 8th. Slowpoke in 9th. Another one who's got standard livery on for this race, as we see Phil Mack going up the inside of Sideways. Now, does he get that done? Yeah, he runs it nice and wide to Sideways, gives him plenty of room, allows Phil Mack to go through into 6th place. All through their chicane, lovely. Stealth. There he is, sorry, there he is. And that really gaudy Citroen. Obviously the teammate of M. Bailey. Smoky Tom in 11th, Firepower 12th. Great shot looking down over the grandstand. Along the start and finish. 14th for Graham and 15th for URL Max. Just falling behind there, so he's had a moment somewhere, or maybe a couple. Don't want to have moments here as we watch our leader, because it's a very simple layout, this circuit, but it's pretty tricky. Good if you get it right, but not so good if you get it wrong, because if you get it wrong, well, let's just say, let's hope you don't suffer from hay fever, because there's a lot of grass out there, a lot of fields out there, and yeah, I think you'll be sneezing for the next month after that. Anyway, back to this racing, and there's Bailey in 1st place. Aaron's up in the 2nd after Brisbane's a little off. So he's just trying to get himself composed again, is Brisbane. Soft compounds, by the way, here for race 1 and race 2. All the way through, 15 minutes. Are we now a third of the way through this first race? Then Woody in 4th, so these 4 are the 4 that have been out front since the start. Maybe not now. Woody's not going to be going in 4th now, is he? As Aussie will go past him. He's going to drop down to 5th. Maybe even lose 6th to Phil Mack. Maybe even to 7th. Yeah, he stays well out of the way. The right thing to do. Yeah, good driving. So Woody does drop all the way down to 9th. Very easily done there at turn 1. Get yourself too far on the left, your tyres get on that grass, and yeah, that's the result. So unfortunate for him there, but there's Sideways in 6th. Phil Mack ahead of him in 5th place. Looking forward to this championship, actually. With these new drivers, don't really know what to expect. But I'm sure by the time we get to halfway through the championship, we'll be able to tell who's going to be up there fighting. And Brisbane is still trying to chase down Aaron. And Bailey, there he is, just going through there through the shot, still out in front. And then these 3 with a lovely gap then back to Aussie in 4th. So he's just gone back a bit from them, hasn't he? In the Corvette, and Phil Mack is chasing him down now. So what can Phil Mack do? Can he get himself into 4th place? Still plenty of time halfway through this first race, but now whether, if he does get past Aussie, he can then close the gap to the front 3, who's knows. Depends if they have some moments, I suppose, but at the moment it doesn't look like it, does it? Although Brisbane did have one, didn't he? But anyway, Sideways, there he goes through in 6th place. Potsy 7th. We know Sideways and Potsy from previous videos, don't we, and leagues. There he is. Potsy in that McLaren. And there's Slowpoke, his teammate, in the other McLaren. 8th place for him, or for them. Woody in 9th place after he's off. Expecting dry weather all the way through this round. Maybe not sunny all the time, but certainly dry, certainly no rain, as we see Smoky Tom now trying to get himself through the final chicane. Looks like they've been practicing that, doesn't it? They've had no dramas through there at the moment. Anyway, it's only race 1, round 1, but got another 2 to come yet, so we never know. Firepower 11th, Vex in 12th. Trying to chase down Firepower as we look across the fields. That's what I was talking about, hay fever. Good shot of it there. As we see Vex now. Looks like he's getting a little bit closer to Firepower, but can he make that pass? Stealth from Graham here, finding it out. As Stealth, is he under pressure from Graham? Or was he just past Graham? I think I just sort of caught the aftermath of that, didn't I? As Stealth runs wide. That's not the right line through there, Stealth. Well, he's definitely behind Graham now, isn't he? Fortunately, nothing else behind him, no one else behind him as he came back on the track, because that could have been a bit of an incident there, but all nice and clear. But he'd be kicking himself there with Stealth, so back to 14 for him. And then the RL Max in 15th place. The other Hyundai. No change at the top. And Bailey kicking up the dirt in 1st place. And then this battle still going on. And in fact, Brisbane has gone past Aaron, hasn't he? Didn't quite spot that at first. With the lights on the cars. Didn't spot the fact that he got there. So 2nd place for him, with Aaron right behind him in 3rd place. Sorry about that, just had to pop off quickly, so sorry for the silence. So back to this then, so Brisbane still there in 2nd, Aaron in 3rd. And then Aussie still in 4th place. Phil Mack, was caught up a little bit, not really on the top of him yet, is he? Not literally, of course. But what are we, 11 minutes in? So into the last part of this race 1. Sideways 6th, Potsy 7th. As the camera helicopter goes overhead. Sideways there, sporting the Jason Plato livery and name. There's Potsy in 7th, Woody in 8th. He's made up 8th place, hasn't he? Woody up to 8th place with Slowpoke. Who was that? Was off? Did I see someone off? Oh no, I think it was my eyes. I think it was just a flash of Potsy actually, sorry about that. So there's Woody in 8th, Slowpoke in 9th. And then Smoky Tom in 10th. Just getting close to Slowpoke now, isn't he? So closing up a little bit here with a couple of minutes to go. And then Vex, who's got past Firepower into 11th place. So where's Firepower? Oh, he's dropped back a little bit. I didn't see the move, and that's not the right move. Oh, did well to keep it. Yeah, you don't want to be going sideways through the chicane there, Firepower, do you? So maybe had a little moment somewhere, which didn't catch on camera. but Vex is through on him anyway into 11th, Firepower in 12th, and then Graham in 13th, and under pressure from Stealth. So Stealth is now back onto the back of Graham. So did Graham have a moment, or a Stealth just managed to get himself onto the back of him through sheer pace? Ooh, Graham with, ooh, that's a bit of a twitch, wasn't it, from Graham? I think Stealth might have had a brown pants moment there for a second, but all good. As he goes round the outside, Stealth. That's how you do it there, Graham. Yeah, plenty of room. I think he just kind of slowed down a little bit there, just let Stealth through clearly quicker than Graham, isn't he, Stealth, at that point? So Graham just let him go as he gets back to 14th, and then YRL Max not having the best race here in race 1, is he? Hopefully things will improve into races 2 and 3 as we go back to our leader, as we're into the last minute now of this race 1. And still as you were. This might actually be the final lap, it will be, I believe. And these two still fighting it out in 2nd and 3rd. Brisbane still in 2nd with Aaron in 3rd. Aaron right up behind him now, better on the brakes there. Now what can he do? This is going to be in prime position to get himself maybe up into 2nd place before he hits the chicane. Brisbane trying to defend all he can. Side by side as they go through. Oh, on the outside goes Aaron, but Brisbane's not giving it to him, and why should he? Oh, side by side. Oh, and we go back to our leader a minute just to see, does he get another lap in? I think this might well be it. Congratulations to Bailey, winner of race 1. Now what about 2nd? Oh, close there. Brisbane does get it just ahead of Aaron in 3rd. Good race there. Phil Mack will get 4th. And Aussie did close the gap on him in the end, but will come in 5th. So Phil Mack in 4th, Aussie 5th. Sideways in 6th with Potsy in 7th, closely followed by Woody in 8th, Smokey Tom in 9th. With Vex in 10th place, just coming through the chicane now. Great race, wasn't it, this first one? So we see Vex across the line now. Slowpoke in 11th. Firepower will get that 12th place ahead of Stealth. Just coming round the final couple of corners in 13th place. There he is. Quite spread out in the end actually, weren't they? At the back here, with Graham coming in 14th. And then YRL Max will finish it off in 15th. So there's your race 1 from round 1 here at Goodwood Motor Circuit. So join me soon for races 2 and 3. Hope you'll be there, watch them, and yeah, thanks for watching. See you then.